Hey everyone, thanks for tuning in. Today I want to share something deeply personal, a story about my marriage and a challenge I never saw coming. It's about my wife, who I'll call Sarah, and how our relationship started to change in ways I couldn't ignore. This isn't easy to talk about, but I think it's an important conversation to have because it can happen to anyone. It all started subtly. Sarah became more distant, always glued to her phone, smiling at messages that weren't from me. At first I brushed it off. We all have friends, right? But the late-night texting sessions, the secrecy when I walked into the room, and the way she'd light up talking about this new friend from work, it started to feel like more. The emotional connection we once shared seemed to be fading, replaced by a connection she was building with someone else. The signs were small, but they added up. She stopped sharing her day with me. Our inside jokes fell flat. When I'd try to talk about my feelings, she'd seem distracted, almost annoyed. It was like I was an interruption. The worst part was the loneliness. I was married, living in the same house with the person I loved most in the world, yet I felt completely alone. She was physically present, but her heart and mind were somewhere else. That's the thing about emotional cheating. There are no obvious signs, just a slow, painful erosion of intimacy. One evening, I tried to bring it up. I asked her what was going on, why she seemed so distant. The conversation was tense. She denied everything, accusing me of being insecure and controlling. She said he was just a friend and I was overreacting. But her defensiveness and the lack of eye contact told a different story. It wasn't about jealousy. It was about the bond we were losing. It felt like she was protecting her relationship with him more than she was protecting ours. That night was a turning point. I realized that our marriage was in serious trouble. This wasn't just a rough patch. It was a fundamental shift. She was investing her emotional energy, her thoughts, and her secrets into another person. That intimacy, which should have been ours, was being given away. It was a betrayal, just without the physical act. Honestly, in some ways it hurt even more. It felt like she was falling in love with someone else right in front of me. Navigating this has been the hardest journey of my life. It forced me to confront what our marriage had become and what I was willing to fight for. It's a complex situation with no easy answers. We decided to try counseling to see if we could rebuild what was broken. It's a long road, and I don't know where it will lead. But what I've learned is that trust and emotional intimacy are the true foundations of a relationship. Once they're compromised, it takes an incredible amount of work to get them back. If you're going through something similar, please know you're not alone. It can feel incredibly isolating, but opening up and seeking support is a crucial first step. Whether it's talking to a trusted friend, a family member, or a professional therapist, you don't have to carry this weight by yourself. Thanks for letting me share my story with you. If this resonated, please consider subscribing for more discussions like this. Take care.